getting pretty hard to breathe. Lights dance on both their faces, your eyes they sparkle bright. The beating of my heart drives closer to my brain is.
Welcome everybody and good evening to Farmers League Season 2, Week 2. I'm excited to be here. Tonight we have BLOP versus AC and Future Crew versus Soul X. I am, as always, Shock, and I am here with Chip Jiggins, and hopefully you didn't cut out this time, Chip.
Hey, what's going on, folks? Hello, Shock. I am actually here this time. Very happy to be here.
Awesome, awesome. So I am glad I went back to the channel and I actually saw somebody in it. So that was definitely a good start. A lot better from last week, but luckily last week we were able to have Diz there. So no saving grace this time, Chip. So just pray for no storm around your place so it doesn't cut out.
Oh, I'm sure I could wrangle up Diz if needed. I know he loves to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. I do see him in chat right now, but he's going to have to monitor chat. There's just going to be too much toxicity tonight because tonight's matches, I think, are incredibly hyped, Chip. I've been seeing a lot of Reddit stuff going on. It's actually been kind of fun to watch, especially this first one we've got coming up here in about 8-9 minutes. It's BLOP versus AC. This is an Emerald match, and there's definitely been some tension between these two outfits in the last couple of weeks. Can you as an AC member, can you kind of expound on that one a little bit?
Oh yeah. This is the one Emerald grudge match that we're gonna get this season, and the shit talk has been flying. I mean, AC is obviously no stranger to doing that, and BLOP has been coming right back with it. BLOP is an outfit that we run into a lot on live. You know how AC loves to defend biolabs? Well, we run into them all the time playing. And so, you know, we get a lot of shit talk going back and forth, both in game, on Reddit, and on Twitch as well.
All right, well, you know, I am excited. I know the rest of the chat seems very excited. Of course, the second match is going to be a Connery match. It's not quite as much of a grudge match because I think Future Crew and Soul X are on relatively good speaking terms with each other. But either way, it will be another Connery match that Future Crew does face. They faced, of course, Banned last week and were able to win. Either way, I am excited to get things off. This is the map. This evening. It's Pale Canyon Chemical. You can kind of see it behind you on our opening screen, but this is what it really looks like for everybody. And Chip, I always say it every single time, this is my favorite base, Pale Canyon Chemical, for many, many good reasons. It is the most dynamic farmer's base we have in the game. It provides a lot of openings for light assault play, for infiltrator play, for flanking, for using things like Sensor Shield 4. I know a lot of players, and specifically both these teams, will be using a couple of their guys with Sensor Shield 4 as an implant, without a doubt, because this is the base for sneaking around. This is the base for getting behind a doorway, getting near those silos over there, and I will kind of show this base here. And I'll fly around a little bit for you guys and just kind of show you what I'm talking about. Of course, the two Sunderer bays, you can see them here. These two kind of like black colored areas, these black colored bays, you can see the Sunderer inside of them right now. This is, of course, the Blip Squad Sunderer. And I love calling them Blip Squad Chip. That's just like my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah, it works. It suits them.
It really does. So when they actually come off here, you see they get up to the top of this rock, and both teams are able to see each other for a brief moment in this part of the map. This is my favorite opening in all of Farmers because it does allow for the possibility of somebody to, you know, maybe usually they get splashed by a rocket or hit in the body with a sniper, but it does allow for a possible opening pick, which is so crucial because the start, as you know, Chip, to any farmer's game is incredibly crucial, and especially on this map, because getting a foothold on this point, well, you know, it's not as strong as other maps. It's still strong. I mean, you do have a couple places to hide, especially back in these little corners behind these. I think we're calling them machinery now. That was the term I heard tossed around last night when I was doing a little bit of a scrim. The machinery on the point is kind of these two big structures here. Of course, both of these buildings are identical 3-story buildings. They have balconies. They have places to run. Expect light assaults from both teams for sure tonight. And I think scores are going to be fairly high. What do you think, Chip?
I believe it as well. I mean, this base really lends itself well to getting a lot of picks. I mean, there's a lot of close quarters when you're pushing into the other team's building. Troy is an absolute freaking maniac on this base. You'll see Troy, you'll call him out to your teammates, and then he'll be in a completely different area sniping two more of your teammates, and it's brutal.
Yeah, Troy is nasty. And good segue here into the BLOP AC rosters for tonight. AC actually very easily was able to tell us that they're not changing a single thing from last week. Everything they have from last week is exactly the same. BLOP, it actually looks like, is staying the same with their roster too from last week. So both teams keeping the same rosters. Both teams did win last week. So you get two rosters of teams that have not lost yet this season. Granted, we've only had 1 week, but we still get that going for us this evening. From the BLOP squad, we have Armgarian. We have Von Trent, who completely dominated the match that he was in. He had 72 points. Yes, carried his team. He had 72 points. What did he have? A net score of like positive 30 or something like that. Just something absolutely outrageous. So Von Trent, I think BLOP is going to be looking towards them to really help them out. AC is his former outfit, and he's going to know them better than anybody else on that BLOP team. So, we can only hope that BLOP has come prepared, because AC has brought a very, very good team, a team that beat Gab last week. Gab, of course, incredibly good, held AC to, what was the margin? It was under 30 points within the first half, and then AC was actually able to run away with it a little bit in the second half. But you were able to see the talent between AC and Gab, and how good Gab will be this season. So AC, big win last week. But going with the BLOP's roster here, we have E-Dubs, who wrote that very interesting article. I'm not sure if you were able to read it, Chip.
A beautiful piece it was.
It really was. I know a lot of people are still buzzing about it in certain areas of their body. We have Kamiki, once again coming back, or Kami, as I'm probably going to call him. Gnaid and Aurel. And Aurel, I believe he's the sniper. Am I correct in that one? That was what he was playing last week.
I believe they're going to have him sniping again, from everything that I've heard. Haven't heard otherwise.
Yeah, that would make sense, and it would make sense to me that Gnaid would also be the light assault for them as well. He'll be going up against, of course, Vonic, who did very well for AC last week.
Yep, Vonic, as everybody knows, the former DA light assault, he is an absolute beast. Probably easily the best LA in the game. So Gnaid's going to have his hands full trying to keep him contained.
Especially on a base like this, too. And one thing I've seen on this base, a strategy that I have seen in the past, is a double light assault. I don't know if we're going to see it from either of these teams. I think the heavies on each team are going to be too talented. I don't think playing out of their comfort zone is really going to lend itself to any sort of success. But I have seen the double light assault play happening before on this map, because it is definitely viable, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's very unlikely to see that out of AC. It's not something we practice, and like you said, our heavies are just too good, and the heavies are too important for securing that point. But BLOP, who knows? Honestly, who knows what BLOP's going to pull out? They're kind of a wild card. This is our first time seeing them in a competitive format. It's their first time playing in a competitive format, so I've got a feeling BLOP's going to do whatever they can to actually win the game.
Absolutely. So AC's roster, we're topping it off. We have Visigoto, of course, he's back again. We have Vonic. Troy, the devastatingly good sniper and devastatingly good-looking sniper for AC. He is going to be back in action. I think this is Troy's best base, as you were kind of mentioning. This guy is a monster. I had to go against him last night. I was scrimming a little bit with AC, and I didn't have a good time, I'll tell you that much.
Troy will make you fear peeking any corner. That's whenever I'm scrimming against him, I never want to peek unless I know that he's dead.
Yeah, absolutely. And moving on with the roster, I know I didn't finish yet when we got into the observer cam. We were just talking too much, just gabbing away. But we have Kylan, he's back as well. Lexington Steel and the Technique are all going to be the players. And one of the things I kind of wanted to talk about the AC, I know the leadership for AC has changed for the Farmers season this season. I know Technique has kind of taken the helm in running practices, scheduling things for them in that regard. How's that been going so far?
It's been going fantastic. You're right. Technique has taken over for Dis since Dis is on his cross-country tour. heading from Texas up to Oregon for his new life. Technique's taken over, and we have done, I'm pretty sure we've scrimmed every night so far.
All right, well, here we go. 14:59 left to go in the first half. We are underway with Farmers League Week 2. And
Looking at BLOP,
go.
they're rolling one light assault.
Yes, they are. They got an infiltrator as well. And here come the initial rockets. Will one splash. It looks like there was a couple splashes, no kills on the early volley. So moving into the early action on the point. And by the way, guys, my observer camera is fixed, so I can actually strafe and move up and down without having to look where I'm going. It's a beautiful thing. It'll probably just be worse, too. BLOP on the point now. No kills have yet been traded. A lot of AC guys on the roof at the moment. There we go. A couple of kills go off. Lexington Steel killing Von Trent, kind of appropriately too. And Gnaide killing Technique. Vonic getting Gnaide 4-2 right now. AC is up. The point is now flipping into AC's favor as we see Kylan standing there on the point right now for AC. Vonic tooling around his light assault, and looks like the point will flip. It obviously does not matter in these opening 2 minutes of the point capture.
Yeah, and touching on the rosters that we didn't quite talk too much about, just wanted to say that AC is definitely bringing their A game, their A team for this match. I mean, for all the shit talk that's going back and forth, AC does respect this BLOP team and what they can do in a competitive format.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I don't think shit talk should be any indicator to lack of respect. I mean, in some cases it is, but definitely in this case, I don't really think it is at all. It looks like Vizzy actually getting 2 kills, but then trading with Gnaide at the end there. 14-10. It's still staying fairly close. The point is obviously still flipping. It looks like BLOP right now is a little bit tentative, a little bit hesitant right now on AC. I mean, they're trying not to get too overcommittal right now and lose those crucial one-on-ones or even two-on-ones against AC. They know how good AC is. Von Trent with a nice kill there on Lexington Steel on the roof. As BLOP reclaim the point. There goes Blip Squad on the point now. Gnaide is going to avoid a couple of deaths there. Troy. I almost call him Trent. Von Trent. But Troy on the roof there actually dying, going down. He was in a little bit of a bad position. Nice job there from Gnaide and Hungarian. And there's actually a lead. BLOP is up 16-14 with point control over AC. AC looking a little bit shaky early on here.
Yeah, BLOP's done a great job of getting that point back, and now they're pushing AC back into their own building.
Yes, they are.
Very bizarre, very aggressive play from Troy there that got himself killed.
It was. That was a very odd play. I was watching that play when he was kind of on the railing there, and he just completely exposed himself, got way too aggressive. A rare mistake from Troy. That kind of cost it for his team. 18-16 right now. BLOP is up. There is now 1:57 left on the point. They are controlling. This is where it really gets tense, is when it was AC has to start getting pushes on that point, lest it flip too much for BLOP squad. On the roof here is Von Trent. He's playing very, very smart, and let's see what he can do around the corner. I know there's an AC running away, but it looks like that AC is going to get away. That was Vonic getting away. It's 20-20 right now, evening the score up.
It looks like Gnaide there, BLOP's light assault, is getting the kills right now, finding all those picks.
Yeah, he is. He's got 10 points at the moment, which is very, very nice.
And he just got a little too brave on point. He got himself rocked by a couple of heavies.
Yeah, I'd be confident too if I had this many kills this early against the AC team for sure. So Gnaide kind of has to settle himself down and see what he can do for the rest of this match. He had a really good opening. AC now 26-20, but look at Blip. They're sitting back again, and I kind of like this strategy against AC. AC is the more aggressive team. I think in some instances the AC heavies are just a touch more talented, and this is the way that BLOP can kind of even the playing field. Nice kill there from Von Trent on Visigoto, and you see a couple more AC. They're poking themselves into the room, but they don't want to get themselves in 2v1 situations right now because that's what BLOP is trying to force. Here we go, in the window, Kylan, and there's going to be another one right here. Von Trent's going to run away very, very quickly in order to avoid death. Kylan, nice kill on Armgarian. It's 30-22. AC has nice point, firm point control right now. 54 seconds left. Von Trent, nice kill there on Vonic. And Von Trent having a good half as well. He's starting to ramp up his kills. He's got 6 points. Visigoto with 8. Kylan with 8. for AC. They're leading AC's point scores right now, doing a nice job. Vonik with only 2 points. That's 1 kill for him. Ganaid's going to go 1v1 here against Lexington Steel. Lex is going to take him down easily. A big 3-kill swing there for AC, and it's 38-28. Looks like that point may go through here, Chip.
Only 20 seconds left. You know, BLOP may have played a little too conservatively, trying to not feed AC kills and points, because I don't think there's any way they can get back on this point.
No, there's not. And there's a nice frag grenade from Vonik. Wow, taking out Armgarian really quickly. And here comes the point push. It's only going to be one guy, but it's E-Dubs, and he's going to go down very, very quickly to Vonik. And very nice positioning there. Von Trent in the corner. He will go down, most likely to technique. He does. Nice job there from behind with Ganaid. He does get a kill, but it looks like he will go down 70-30. That was a quick amount of points that BLOP just lost all in a hurry.
And poor Ganaid there did not get the message that things went to hell. Time to get out of there.
Yes, he definitely did not get that message. 9 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in this one. AC now has a big lead on Blip Squad. As we continue on with this match, 8:58 left to go. And one of the things we're looking at BLOP Squad is that E-Dubs, no points right now for him.
Yeah, you know, I respect his commitment to the PDW, but I've been playing the role of E-Dubs in our internal scrims this past week, and it is not easy to use that PDW against these guys.
No, that's the thing. I mean, there's a huge difference, and I always talk about it, between live server play and this sort of style play. I mean, on live server, you're playing against a bunch of people who are relatively either new to the game or just haven't taken the time to really hone their infantry skills, aka taking the time to really get good. And so, you know, if you're doing this a lot, it's going to be really easy to, you know, run over pubs with mostly any gun. And I think one of the biggest things that E-Dubs, you know, the mistakes that he's making, and I think a couple other teams are making, is that those guns are just not competitive in this format.
Yeah. Well, so what we're seeing right now is BLOP has done a good job of resecuring their building, and they're thinking about getting that point back.
But very, very nice play up here. Lexington Steel looks like he's just the roof guy for AC, and he's just raining terror right now down on BLOP Squad. He's got 10 points. Vizzy's got 10, and I think Vizzy too has been more of the aggressor for AC. Well, Lex has been kind of the guy in the back, so it's a nice little balance for AC right now. Doing a good job, even though BLOP is hanging back a little bit. AC is being patient with them and just letting them, you know, kind of trickle in.
An incredible snipe from RL right now. Vonik was wandering around the BLOP building, getting what picks he could, and he's, for as squirrely as Vonik is, jumping off the roof, RL was able to pick him off in midair.
And we see Ganaid being in a little bit of a sneaky place right here. He's going to try to get a pick from behind if an AC guy does intend on venturing into this doorway, but I don't think they're going to play that game with BLOP Squad right now.
Yep, BLOP Squad back in the position of terror, having AC wandering freely throughout their building.
Yep. E-Dubs here, I'm going to kind of actually follow him to see if he can get any kills. It's getting to the point where I think the script may be even broken. It's not broken. He does get a kill right as I start looking at him, so he has 2 points on the board. But that does worry me, Chip. Whenever a player doesn't have any points at all within 10 minutes of the match, I'm like, maybe the script is broken.
give the player the benefit of the doubt.
Right? But I guess not. E-Dubs actually just did get 2 kills there, so he is now up to 4. E-Dubs with a nice kill on, well, it looks like he forgot who he killed now. The kill feed went by. But Troy, nice snipe on Armgarian, Vonik on Von Trent, and E-Dubs again on Vonik. So E-Dubs, now he's picking up kills right as I start talking about him. Troy getting aggressive as a sniper here. Let's see what he can do from that window. This is a very, very aggressive window to be at. I'm just going to kind of zoom in on him there as he's just standing out in the open, waiting for somebody to come around the corner and snipe them.
A surprising move from BLOP there to send guys onto the point when they still had AC wandering around their building. It ended up poorly for them. They lost a couple of guys and they don't have the point anymore.
They did, but they actually still gained a decent amount of points. I think they got 2 or 3 kills from that. Right now, the best BLOP can hope for, it seems like, is just getting themselves some kills. Let AC try to feed them a little bit. But AC is actually playing a more patient game than I'm used to them seeing, which is nice to see from AC. Usually they do, in a situation like this, get a little bit too aggressive, and sometimes they can pay for it, especially if it's against talented players.
Yeah, it goes back to what we were talking about before. AC isn't taking BLOP very lightly.
No, they are definitely not. You can just see the respect in the gameplay that that AC is using against BLOP right now. They're not even going past kind of this threshold right now of the southern building, which is pretty much BLOP's building. Very back and forth right now. We have the infiltrator for BLOP running around. He is going to go for the snipe, but it looks like they're not able to get anything. Gnaid actually able to kill Armgarian, getting a kill on Technique. Nice job there. A double kill, 4-point swing for BLOP. They're actually just trying to get more points on the board. It's 4 minutes left. I don't think they have a chance at the point right now. However, they are doing a nice job getting some kills picked up. Trying to stay within 50 points here of AC.
Oh, Vanek got into a duel with Gnaid up there, and Gnaid caught some backup from a couple of heavies, and all three of them chased Vanek until he died.
Chased him right out of there. That's nice to see. Ganging up on players like Vanek is going to be a huge and nice strategy for BLOP. One thing I want to point out is the scores for AC. They're like entirely balanced. The entire team is pitching in exactly the way they need to be. And I'm gonna actually take a look at the scoreboard. We have a bit of a kind of an intermission of killing, and this is it, guys. Here's the net scores, and you're looking at from AC's angle. The net score is obviously much more positive than not. From BLOP's angle, obviously much more negative net scores, but not out of hand right now for BLOP squad. They're -5, -4, -6. It's just kind of down the row. Some of their players aren't contributing as much as they need to be, but they're also not feeding as much as they could be, and that's definitely a positive thing for them at this moment. 106 to 58, and you're looking at Troy he is 8-1 right now. He's got a 14 net score. He has 87 headshot ratio, so I'm sure Troy is probably being very annoying from BLOP's perspective.
Yep, Troy is doing what he does best right now. Surprised to see Gnaid carrying BLOP right now. He's doing an excellent job of getting into position for picks on AC right now.
Yeah, and like we were discussing earlier, this is a light assault map. This is the map where light assaults can go absolutely bananas if they have the right positions on the enemy players. Vanek not doing quite as well as we would normally assume Vanek does, but that's okay. His team is more than making up for it. His team is probably getting the kills that he's not able to get to in time.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's a team game, and it's not a free-for-all death match here. What Vanek's doing is he's been very aggressive getting into their building and making the BLOP heavies always have to watch their back, which easily sets up picks for the AC heavies.
Yep, I mean, something can definitely be said about just presence. I mean, there's really a huge thing with presence in a Farmers League match. If you know somebody is on the other team that's going to be dangerous, you're going to play differently, even if they're not killing you. You're just going to behave differently, and that's going to allow your teammates to get in there and get kills on you. Gnaid's going to
watching Gnaid right now make a flank around to AC's building.
Troy is going to just jump down and say, "I'm out of here," because he knew he was going to lose that battle.
Vanek had the scent. Oh, Gnaid
what a
got
nice
kill and
chain blade on the Technique from Gnaid. Vanek is able to chase him down with a beamer and kill him. But Technique going down to that chain blade looks like it kind of caught him by surprise, and he got toasted there. Nice job there from Gnaid, who is establishing himself as a star light assault right now.
AC is not going to let Technique live that one down after the match.
Oh, absolutely not. He definitely just got chain bladed, and yeah, we're gonna record that, put that into GIF format, all sorts of things.
Well, BLOP back on the offensive, got the point.
Yes,
they have looks like all of their people around the point and in their building.
BLOP playing very, very well against AC. I mean, it's only 118 to 72. That's not a terrible score against a team like AC. It's really they're still in it. I mean, if they need a point capture, of course, next round, but the kills they're not substantially different. I mean, if you added 25 points onto BLOP's score, they're not more than 20 points away from each other right now, if you think about it. So the kills are they're fairly even right now.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with BLOP's performance so far.
Yeah.
going into a match against AC's A team from
Not
a
easy.
team that's what's that?
I said not easy.
No, not easy at all. And it's I was worried it was going to get a little out of hand too quickly.
Yeah,
Just
but
because this is our
it absolutely has not.
Nope, they've held up very well, and now they are harassing AC in their own building.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
but
are,
the
and
match is
that's
done.
the end. Yeah, right. We're like too, focused on that, and BLOP just actually did pretty well that first half. They're not down by too many points right now, 122 to 84. Chip, I mean, this is the halftime scores, and look at what Von Trent was able to actually do from the last time we looked at the stats. He went from completely a negative net score to a positive net score in like 5 minutes time. So Von Trent has turned on his game a little bit, which is exactly what he needed to do from BLOP. And it shows. I mean, BLOP actually narrowed the score down a little bit in those last 4 minutes against AC. So, BLOP tightening the screws a little bit right now. Chip, I think this could end up being a pretty close one because I think they're going to get the better Sunderer for the second half.
Yep. There's I've heard people discuss whether or not they think the Western Sunday is better. I've always enjoyed it from the times that I've scrimmed. But yeah, I mean, looking over these KDs, it is a very close match. I'm actually surprised to see Goodnight actually went 11-11. I was expecting him to be to have a much higher net score.
Yeah, he was actually 10-8 when we looked at it, but he slowed down in those last 4 minutes. He definitely got killed a few times. Actually, the one last kill he got was that knife against Technique, but then he just died a few times and he wasn't able to really get on it. But it looks like Von Trent was able to pick up the slack for him. If we're looking at the AC score right now, Vizzy's doing what he can do. He's 9-9. He's a very aggressive player, so you can't expect much better from him, to be perfectly honest, especially if you're playing this aggressive in a Farmers League format. Vonik, he's 10-10. Troy doing extremely well, 8-2. I think we've actually watched both of Troy's deaths from my screen. So Troy's playing he's playing out of his mind right now for AC, and really, if you put the 25 points on BLOP and you kind of added everything up, Troy's basically the difference in kills right now between AC and BLOP. So Troy currently, in my opinion, kind of the carry for AC at the moment. Lexington Steele playing from that roof. Not very many kills, but he's playing back a little bit, which is a smart move. He's 6-4. He's not feeding. I think Lex is doing an extremely good job from that roof position. Kylan, he's a deadly heavy, as we saw last week. 45% headshot ratio, 11-10, doing well. Technique, obviously, will need to pick his game up a little bit in the second half because I think BLOP's going to bring it, Chip.
I agree with you. I mean, AC is playing a very tight game right now. They're minding their P's and Q's, but I think right there at the end of that half, BLOP may have gotten the moral victory, finally pushing into AC's building and able to harass them. And really, I mean, it's the point cap that's the big difference in score right now. It
really is the huge difference. I mean, AC would only be up by about 16 points. I'm not good at doing math real quick in my head. Or is it 12 points? It's something like that. It's right around there. But it's not many. I mean, to be honest, it's like one wipe away from being in the same amount of kills as AC right now. But AC does have the much bigger lead due to that point cap. One thing that BLOP's going to need to do is secure that point cap in the second half. They absolutely have to do that, or else they will lose to AC here. I mean, I know they were coming back in points, but AC is not going to back down that easily. They are an incredibly talented team. So BLOP with a stronger Sunderer spot. Let's see what they can do with it. I'm hoping for big things, to be perfectly honest here, Chip.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping for another half of the game that's exactly like that first half. That first half was great.
Yeah,
I mean, we really got to see each player from each team shine.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of looking at the BLOP Sunderer now. I'm going to keep that scoreboard up for everybody. There's the minute to go mark. But yeah, once again, I'm excited, dude. Like, I really, really am. I think BLOP has a very, very good chance at a comeback right now on AC. And yeah, especially if they get that point back. They were coming back in kills. About 30 seconds to go. Chip, what do you think AC is talking about right now in the locker room?
Right now, I think they may be just saying stick to their guns. I mean, things went well for 90% of that first half.
Yeah.
maybe just be telling each other, hey, we did fucking great that first half. Just keep playing the same way.
Yeah, I mean they absolutely did. You know, there's definitely not taking it away from them. It's one of those things, and I always look at it with farmers. It's momentum shifts. You know what I mean? It's like once the momentum shift happens, it's hard to stop it. So that half might have been a good thing for AC to kind of slow that down from BLOP.
Yep, one team wiping, everything can go to pieces.
Absolutely. Here we go. We're starting it off. I'm going to be watching from the AC side. Sunder, they have Troy. He's going to be looking for that pick. And here we go. The initial picks are going to go off as we see the dead referee in the middle. Can anything hit? Nothing is splashing right now. And here they go into the point buildings.
Had a few splashes on BLOP, but no picks.
And Gnide's already down on that point right now. He's actually in a really nice position. If AC even peeks through that room and does not look left, they will die pretty quickly here. Vonic not getting quite as aggressive as Gnide did. No kills going off yet. Here comes Gnide. He's going to take advantage of something right now. He's going to look into that window and see what he can do. Right now, there's so many players that are just so close to him at the moment, but he's not able to see any of them. He's got a nice angle right now. Couple of rooftop trades. Nothing going on, though. Just trading of bullets. Both teams being very passive at the moment. This is super intense. There hasn't even been a kill yet. It's been a minute into this match.
Yeah, and BLOP has the point, and they've done a good job of just keeping AC's heads down so far.
There we go. Vizzy's going to get the first, or that was Vonic actually getting the first kill on Gnide. It was 2v1 there. Gnide making a little bit of an error jumping up on that point. Still more bullets just going back and forth, but nothing going down. Armgarian's going to get a kill on Technique there in the window. Nice job there from Armgarian. These guys are just like, it's like building to building fighting, and nobody is even, nobody wants to come even near these two buildings right now. And
yep.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, what AC's doing right now is they're just waiting for probably about 2 picks, and then they're going to storm that point.
And as that happened, Edub's actually got a pick on Visigoto. It was with an ML7, so no points scored from BLOP squad side. Vonic, nice kill there. Lexington Steel, a double kill, and there it is. I think that's the 2 picks we were looking for from AC. Vonic, another kill there on Von Trent. And there goes the point. It's going to flip quickly for AC. BLOP out of players right now, 132 to 86. AC was looking for that. They've broken the tension with a Lexington Steel double kill.
Yep, great job by AC. And now, now we gotta see what BLOP is gonna do to get back on this point.
Yeah, Kylan Technique, a couple of Orion kills. Edubs and Arrel go down quickly. Kamiki, nice kill on Technique once again. That's the second kill this half on Technique from Kamiki. And still not much action right now, just a couple of picks from AC, and that's really all she wrote. Gnide's on the roof right here. Gnide getting a nice Lynx kill there from the balcony. He's going to hide behind the machinery a little bit and see what he can do, but he does get crushed by Lexington Steel from behind with his Orion. Nice job there from Lex. Actually, that was on the other balcony. I can't even believe Lex could see him behind that machinery.
It was bizarre. I didn't see a kill message. It was almost as if...
Yeah. He was kind of ghosted. I think Lex has kind of the silent thing going on with his gun right now.
A little bit of silent aim.
The silent aim hack, right? Yeah. Everybody keeps talking about. Kamiki, he's going to be looking up. He's going to be watching for Lexington Steel, who is on that balcony, being a very, very evil person. Lex, so far, the hero of half 2 for AC, getting that double kill in the building. That's really what set everything in motion for AC. That nice wipe. It's 142 to 96. AC opening up the score big time now in this second half. But see what that can mean. This guy on the roof here, that's Vizzy. I don't know how he didn't go down. He actually got a kill on Kamiki.
Was that a triple for Vizzy right there on the point?
I don't believe so. No, that was just a single kill, and then it was a bunch of trades going back and forth. Gnide, Armgarian, got a couple kills there as well. So it was a big exchange from both teams.
BLOP had done a nice job of getting on the point there with a couple of heavies, and then everything fell apart. Von Trent went running into AC's building, and
yeah.
Everybody on BLOP just fell down dead.
Yeah, a lot of players fell down dead in that last exchange, actually. And Gnide's actually in a pretty cool position right now. He's sitting on this radar tower here. And he will go down. There's like 3 AC guys shooting at him at the moment, and he does fall from the sky. He does get 1 kill from it, though. Gnide with 28 points. He's doing extremely well for his team. Von Trent all as well with 22 points. Kamiki with 22 as well. So BLOP having a couple high performers, but AC 154 to 104. They're officially 50 points ahead right now on BLOP.
Von Trent was all by himself on the point, got joined by somebody else who just died, and I'm pretty sure a teammate just concussed Von Trent.
Yeah, Armgarian does go down to Vonik. Aro, nice snipe on Lexington Steel, who was hovering around the AC balcony. Denied in the window once again. I like this little spot from him. He's using the links right now. He's going to try to get a pick on either Technique or who's ever in that window right now, and he does get it. Nice job there on Technique. Vonik's going to go for him, though. Nice positioning from Vonik on the balcony. And Vonik and Visigoto getting a couple kills. Denied. Von Trent going down quickly. 160 to 110. Still a 50-point gap. 52-point gap now from AC. Point flipping. The point's been a lot more contested this round for sure, and it looks like BLOP is getting a little bit more aggressive, and that's costing them a little bit more than it was last half.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult to say. I mean, AC obviously hasn't gotten a point cap yet this half, but the score has widened by a bit now.
And one of the things I'm noticing is that you're looking at BLOP's team, and they're not staying in the building anymore. They're not staying passive. They're getting more aggressive because they know that they need a point cap to win this thing, and it's actually costing them more than it's going in their favor at the moment.
It's almost as if AC knew this was going to happen. BLOP playing a little too aggressive. AC strangely not playing aggressive and having it work out for them. Just getting picks of BLOP trying to get on point.
Well, they're doing the right things. They're doing the things that they need to do right now. And you looked at it all. Really, the story can be told from the opening of this match, or of the second half, when AC did a really good job of just staying in their building and waiting for BLOP to make their move, because they knew they didn't need to do anything. They had the lead. They just had to wait for BLOP to make their move. And the moment BLOP made it, they made a mistake. Lex got a double kill, and it was all over. Von Trent's going to go down here after getting a kill on Visigoto. But I mean, this is really. That could be the final blow. AC has just widened this gap huge, and now they are all over the BLOP building. Lexington Steel kind of waiting on the bottom floor, waiting for anybody to kind of come around so he can pick them off before they do.
And BLOP once again feeling the terror of having AC having free reign of their building. Is
definitely never easy. Here come 3 BLOP members right now coming into the building. Let's see if they can get any sort of picks. Lexington Steel gets a nice pick on Ganaid. They do know he's there. There's going to be a one-on-one right now. Lexington Steel is going to get away. Chuggy a medkit. He's going to run back into his building as 2 BLOP players coming around the corner. That's E-Dubs, followed by Kamiki. Let's see if they can get anything going on. Kylan with a double kill on Von Trent and Armgarian. Kylan's a deadly, deadly heavy. Probably all headshots right there. Kylan, another kill, a triple kill. And Troy finishing off E-Dubs. That was a slaughter. A slaughter at Pale Canyon. AC 188 to 114. It's about to be a 100-point game, and AC only took about 7 minutes to do so.
20 seconds left on the cap, and I don't think BLOP is going to get anywhere near that point.
No, AC is all over it right now. BLOP knows they need to come in. They're going to be actually at the silos right now. Trying to go for a flank. Troy's already spotting them. Kylan actually takes down Von Trent after Troy body shot, and then Troy just decides to take down Arngarian, shutting that entire thing down. Troy showing us all why he is so talented on this particular map. 221 to 114. Now AC has completely opened this one up.
Yeah, when AC had all of their heavies inside of BLOP's building, that was the time for BLOP to make some flanks to the other one, and they didn't do it. And it just so happened that when they did decide to flank to that building, the heavies had come back to their own building.
Oh yeah, there was a good rotation from AC, especially it was probably called out from Troy on the roof. And that's really all it took. Technique, nice kill there from the roof on Armgarian. Busy, a double Orion kill, and just it's all purple right now. All the AC guys are just running over BLOP. It's 6 minutes left to go, and Chip, I think that's really all we're going to see in this match. I think from now it's going to be a team deathmatch. It's going to be more about getting those points and improving yourself in the season for the standings for the finals.
Yeah, if BLOP happens to see the score right now, it's got to be a panic and a whole lot of talk of what do we do now, because AC just has complete control of this map. Oh, BLOP is going for a very wide flank now around the northern side.
Oh yeah, they're going behind the rocks. They're going to see what they can do. AC has already, they're already on top of it. Armgarian winning a nice 1v1 against Lexington Steel. He does go down via the MSWR. Ganaid coming up to the roof. He's going to try to get a pick on Vizzy, but Vizzy smartly hiding behind cover. It looks like they are going to go for the push here, or they may just sit back in the rocks. We don't know yet from BLOP, but here they go. Blip squad moving in from the side. Nice flank here. There's going to be 3 heavies. Let's see what they can do with them against AC into their own building. Body shot was Armgarian there. Troy and Vonic both go down. E-dubs and Ganaid getting nice kills as well with the Armistice. SMG 46 Armistice. And it looks like a building takeover. Armgarian, nice kill on Technique. And another guy might go down here. Vizzy kills Armgarian, but Ganaid is able to finish him off. And I think that's it. The point is now flipping. BLOP in a position of strength, getting some points. But Lex and Kylan are going to say no to that push. They're actually going to shut it down. It took them a little bit too long because I think Lex and Kylan went down early there.
Yep, yeah, it looks like Lex and Kylan got back in time to completely take the wind out of their sails. They had BLOP had done a great job of getting their building back, but it doesn't look like they have it anymore.
No, absolutely not. So BLOP, nice push, but they're going to try again here. Here they go. They have med kits out running into the building, seeing if that's going to work. Von Trent going up to the 2nd floor, and he's going to see if he can't get any picks at all right now on AC. Nice conk grenade. I'm not even sure who threw that.
Yep, that managed to nail both Aurel and Von Trent, but surprisingly no follow-up from AC.
None at all. Yeah, and that makes me wonder if that was almost a friendly grenade.
Well, luckily for BLOP, nobody caught it on camera.
Yeah, right. Looking up at the top building there, nice sprint away. I think that was Kylan moving away before he could get killed. Vizzy and Kylan just rotating right now. Making sure that they won't die. This is a nice strategy. Look at all 3 of those guys from AC just up on the roof, including Troy. He's standing on the very, very top. Those guys are completely surrounding. And look how well AC is rotating right now. They're playing so much more comfortably than they did in the first half, and it's showing. It looks like they're just absolutely warmed up right now. And yeah, they're just rotating beautifully. Look at the positioning on all. You can see all 5 of their players in this shot. I mean, this is beautiful play from AC.
Yep, Vonic doing a great job of harassing the 3 guys on roof. Managed to get a pick on somebody there.
Yeah, he did. Nice job there from Vonic, who has kind of woken back up in this game. He's at 39 points right now. He's almost leading everybody in AC. Kylan's the only one ahead of him with 44 points, and Kylan kind of to be expected. Very, very talented heavy. That guy chain headshots me every time I run into him.
Yep, Kylan is the master of the tink. And coming into this match, Kylan was ready to be the star after some smack talk from Von Trent last week in the Twitch chat.
Oh boy, I didn't even see any of the smack talk, but it looks like
yeah, Von Trent woke the bear.
And looks like Kylan has definitely been awoken. He's 44 points in this match. I'm going to go to the scoreboard real quick here and just kind of see. Yep, Kylan with the positive 20 points. He's 22 and 12 with a 36% headshot ratio. You can't ask for a better performance right now from Kylan. He's doing extremely well as a heavy against a very talented team. And I think my obs cam just blocked a grenade from Visigoto, but I don't think he cares too much. Vizzy, nice kill there.
That was a very bizarre move from AC right there. They just fed 3 of their own players to this doorway, each one at a time.
Yeah, I did notice that. They're kind of getting a weirdly careless at the end here, but they know they need points. I mean, that's the thing. It's going to be the difference for them for sure. You know, possibly by the end of the season. So they're definitely going to have to score as many points as they possibly can right now against BLOP to ensure that they're going to be, you know, a potential number 1 or number 2 seed come the end of the season, because I know that's what they're gunning for.
Oh, absolutely. AC, always competitive, looking for that number 1 spot. And do you think they've got it, or do you think Future Crew can take that away from them?
You never know. That's the beauty of putting Future Crew versus AC in the final matchup of the season.
Love that. Love that scheduling.
But, you know, one of the things I'm looking for here is that, you know, Future Crew still has a humongous test next week against Gab. You know, it's gonna be, we're really never gonna know what's gonna happen until after that match. And of course, Future Crew's got Soul X tonight too, and Soul X is a totally different team from last season.
Yeah, I've heard that Solex has taken in, what team was it? Dread have
Dread.
incorporated them into their team.
Yeah, they've incorporated Dread. They've incorporated, of course, their own Solex outfits. So a lot of really talented players from the TR are on that team. So Future Crew is they're gonna treat Solex exactly the same way that AC treated BLOP in this game. Their respect, especially early on. They definitely have to, and they know it. So we're gonna get to see that next, of course. And it looks like the end of this match is almost here. There it is, 263 to 144. GG AC over BLOP. The Emerald Grudge match is completed. There you have it, everybody. I'm gonna do something real quick to this background because I don't like it very much. That's Ganon. That's the old background. There we go. All right, 263 to 144. Chip. We're gonna take a little bit of an intermission here, switch up the scripts, and then we will get back at it in about 5-10 minutes. We'll see you soon.
Alrighty, take care, folks. We'll be back in a minute.